Hello, I'm Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a quick chit chat video. A couple of weeks ago, GoodReads published the most read book of the 2024 reading challenge and on their website, and I decided to go through the books and tell you if I think they are worthy or not. I haven't read everything, okay, so I'll just quickly talk about the books I have read. So we'll start with the fiction category. So we have Yellowface, I haven't read it. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, I have read that, did not like it. Okay. And then we have Remarkably Bright Creature by Shelby Van Pelt. Did not enjoy that one, finished it but not for me. Then we have Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, I haven't read that. Hello Beautiful by Ann Napolitano, I haven't read that. Damon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver, I have read about 30% of that book when I put it down because it was just too long, boring. I did not care about anything, did not care about the characters, the story, the writing was not for me, so just put it down. Then we have Normal People by Sally Rooney. That was bad. Okay, I don't know why this book is still popular today. You're reading about nothing. The characters are boring. Nothing's happening. The writing is bad. Just, I don't know why. If you liked Normal People, please tell me, because this was horrible. I don't know, don't lose your time. If you haven't read it, don't read it. It's not worth it. You'll lose time. Anyway, then we have A Little Life by Anya Yanagiaha. Probably not pronouncing that. I haven't read it. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I haven't read this. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I have read this, enjoyed it. I know some people don't like the writing of Donna Tartt, but I loved it, so, you know, that was good. Then we have The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand. I don't think I have read this one. I have read a couple of Ellen Hildebrand. They are hit or miss with me. There's no middle ground. There also no 5 stars for her, so, you know, don't think I will read this. Then we have My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Mosfeg. I haven't read that. I have read Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. Did not really enjoy this one. I think the idea behind it was great, but how it came to be in the book, did not enjoy it. I don't think it was representative of things that could have happened, and you know, but the story behind it is great. It's just the way it was made, not for me. Then we have Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Absolutely love that one. I listened to it as an audiobook, which I think is a great way to go through it, so good. Then we have The Heaven and Hurt Grocery Store by James McBride. I haven't read that. Then I have read The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Absolutely love it. I love Kristen Hanna. There's no books that are bad in my opinion from her, so if you haven't read it, read it. You're following these people in World War II, so you know all about like what happened and everything. Very good. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Did not enjoy that one. I think it took me like 3 times to actually finish it. Pretty boring. Yeah, but I can see why it's popular, but it wasn't for me. Then we have Wayward by Emilia Hart. I haven't read that. Then we have Carrie Soto Is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Again, love this one. Listen to it as an audiobook too. Then we have another Kristen Hanna. This one is The Great Unknown. Absolutely good. You're following this family as they move to Alaska. There's domestic violence. Is it? Yeah, I think it's this one. Sorry, yeah. Like, confused. Anyway, so very good. Might be wrong though, but I think that's the story. Then we have Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Absolutely love that one. I think the writing was beautiful. I get that it's kind of boring, but the writing is worth it. Then we have The Frozen River by Ariel Lahon. I haven't read that one. The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese. I haven't read that one either. And the last one is The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters. I haven't read, so I think... Oh, just realized I moved from fiction to historical fiction without realizing it. For the fiction, there's only one book that I think is worth. It's The Secret History by Donna Tartt. The rest, no. And historical fiction is actually better for me because I read a lot of historical fiction. So we have, I mean, Taylor Jenkins read very good, but Kristen Hanna for me is the best. I think Kristen Hanna writes beautifully, and it's gripping. Her stories are gripping. So between the two, I think The Great alone is more difficult to read than The Nightingale. So if you're looking for something not too harsh to start reading Kristen Hanna, go with The Nightingale. I think it's the best. Also, she wrote historical romance in her older works, so you could try that too. And then for the mystery, I haven't read The Mystery Guest by Nita Prose, but I have read The Maid by Nita Prose. Not that good. I think I have read The Guest List by Lucy Foley. Don't really remember, but I think I did. I haven't read The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. I have read The Thursday Murder Club and The Last Devil to Die by Richard Osman. I think these are good. Not amazing, but I mean, pretty nice to read. Then I have read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, and I actually very love that one. I haven't read The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I haven't read that. All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. I think I have read this, but I'm not sure. Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. I haven't read that. If We Were Violence by M.L. Rio. I haven't read that. And The House in the Pines I haven't read either. So in this list, I think the best one for me has to be The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. But I don't read mystery that much, so... And in the fantasy category, we have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Absolutely love that one. I think it's worth being #1 in the most read book this year. And we have Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I haven't read that. The Songs of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I have read that, and I also have read Circe. Did not love any of those two books, so Madeline Miller is just not for me. I love the fact that it's a retelling, but it was a miss for me. I have also read Babel by R.F. Kuang. Did not enjoy that one, which is sad because I love learning languages, but this one, not it. I haven't read The Starting House by Alex E. Arrow. I have read Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldry, but I think the first one, I'm forgetting the name, was better. This one was a miss. Then we have The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. I haven't read that. I haven't read The Poppy War, The Lost Bookshop, Ninth House, no. But I have read Mistborn, which I think is worth it. If you're new to fantasy, you should read Brandon Sanderson for sure. Very good. Then in science fiction, I have read one of the book that is there, so I have read Fahrenheit 451, which was okay, but I'll just say the name. So we have Hail Mary by Andy Weir, The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich, Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, This Is How You Lose Your Time, War by Mike Gladstone, All Systems Red by Martha Wells, Dune, Prophet's Song by Paul Lynch, I Who Have Never Known Men, Chain Gang All Stars, Sea of Tranquility, and Never Let Me Go. I haven't read any of those. In the horror category, I have read, let me quickly, two, sorry. I have read Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Absolutely love that one. I remember I was listening to it, and I'm not a big fan of horror, but this was actually good. And also in this category we have Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I wouldn't say this is horror, for sure. It's a classic. I mean, obviously everybody knows about Frankenstein and the story, but yeah, I wouldn't say this is horror. Anyway, yeah, not a big fan of that category. But then we go to romance. Okay, so in the romance category, I have read 1, 2, 3 books. I mean, we'll say 4. So I have read Happy Place by Emily Henry and Book Lovers also by Emily Henry. I love her, but I feel like she's too popular now and the quality of her books has been going down a bit. So I don't know. And Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I absolutely love her first book, The Love Hypothesis, but after that everything's the same. Like it's the same story over and over again, which at one point is boring. So, and I've also attempted to read the Twisted Love by Anna Huang and Twisted Games and blah blah blah. I read book 1, so Twisted Love. I was like, this is not that good, you know, but people were talking about it, so I was like, I'm gonna continue. So I did Twisted Games, put it down. Couldn't, it's bad. I don't know why it's so popular. Okay, there's like spicy scenes, but there's so much better books than this. So anyway, and I also have never read anything by Colleen Hoover. From what I've seen, it's just not for me, so I'm not gonna attempt that. Eventually I want to read Things We Never Got Over, Things We Left Behind. Eventually I might try that, but I think it's for young adult if I'm not mistaken, so it could work or not. I have also a copy of Icebreaker by Hannah Grace that I want to try, but the rest, so we're talking about Butcher and Blackbird by Brian Weaver, never heard of that. And then we have The 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston, never heard of that either. And there's Wildfire by Anna Grace. I'm guessing it's part of the same thing as Icebreaker, so we'll see how that goes. Then we have the category of young adult, and in this I have only read 1 book, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Honestly, I don't remember much about this. I've read that years ago, so I don't remember. I haven't read Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas or Crown of Midnight. That's also there. Never read that. I haven't read Heartstopper either. There's also 2 books by Rebecca Ross. Never read anything by her. So young adult, not that much. And then if we go to general nonfiction, I've read nothing. It's sad. I feel like what people read these days don't fit with what I read. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's a bit different from what I do usually. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!